Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so uh what do we do? Let's continue with the event. And let's go help Chong Yun, whatever it is that he saw. But I'm certainly for sure it's the hydro mimic. Certainly for sure. I'm very sure of it. I'm sorry that the loading screen is so long. Oh no. First, it's 8, right? Yeah, it is the lowest.
Looks like it's about time to head over to the venue again. Paimon's still curious what Changyun saw the other day.
It's a hydro mimic. I'm certainly for sure of it. Oh wait, go to the event venue, which is just here, I think.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
As that leaf floats past some... Wait, where's the leaf?
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is... pairing couplets!
Pairing couplets?
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms.
What?
Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all.
I object. It sounds so difficult.
The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
But since it's sort of a Liyue line, then we definitely have to pair it up with a Mondstadt.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
An inspiration walk, but it says here a nature tour. Betty, you said something wrong. You're supposed to say a nature tour, not inspirational walk.
An inspiration walk?
Oh. Wait, is it a typo? Was the earlier one a typo instead?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts.
Wow, Hutao, can you read Mika's mind?
Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
Hutao.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We will all reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Does this have something to do with our hydro mimic roaming around?
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
No problem.
Thanks. I'm counting on you. So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Avonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too.
And sabotage the wine industry.
Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
No need to feel bad.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Now, how about we split into 2 groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
Oh, I accidentally clicked it.
Yeah! That'll make things even more fun.
But oh, no. It's a correct even number. Because we have Shincho, Chongyun, Mika, and then Noelle, me, and Diona. So we're equal in number.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first.
Hopefully Paimon, you pick Mika up. We don't want him to get a little bit awkward, you know? Everyone draws a lot.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
Oh, I thought it's going to be in 2s.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Actually, their group is very equal. What you call this? Very balanced. I mean, we have a cryo here, although not much. We have a hydro here who can wet, a cryo who can freeze, and then we have a shield.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
No need to be so formal, man. Taking a stroll, that's the plan.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
It's a good thing that I have my traveler in hydro form. At least he can help Chongyun out.
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy.
Oh, how cute.
All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since you're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Let's go get inspired. Lead the way, Captain Chongyun.
Hey, quit messing around.
Oh, Xiao. Xiao was guarding. I'm certainly for sure Xiao knows about it. It's so far away. I think I need... But first, I need to give Rusley a random artifact, a random cryo artifact for now. So let's give him the Blizzard Strayer. Let's just give him a random one. Fine. Cryo damage. And then let's get crit. Oh. No, not that one. Alright. Since this is just temporary because, you know, he's not exactly leveled. As a matter of fact,
It is as the stars foretold.
All right, let's head off.
alright. You guys take care of Wesley, okay? He's very, he's very, very fragile right now.
Into the wind!
Let me scry!
On the way now.
Time to go!
Solidify!
Wait a minute. Not bad. Hey! Wow! Like my Mona is not so bad. Wow, I don't usually use Mona, you see. I use Xingqiu more. Yo, that's so cool. I forgot he's a catalyst, actually. Wait just a minute. how do I, oh, right here, quick swap.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
Well, he is an exorcist, so he tends to, just scout around.
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
Diona's never heard
I've
of
always
that.
wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Changyun is 1 in a million. He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide. Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Oh, it's Shao.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue. An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before. Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Shao.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
Actually, well, it is part of their job, so yeah.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
It's the Hydro Mimic. If you guys want to see one, you should go visit who was that boss again?
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
Right, I just got it. You should all go to Shan in Jingsa area.
If
You'll
there's
see
no
a
other
lot
business,
of Mimic
I'll be taking
there.
my leave now.
Wait! Come on, inspiration walk with us!
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Shao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Come on.
fine.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this.
No, Dio, no. You better wish you better wish not to meet the... You better wish you don't ever meet Moon... Was that Moon Carver? Very loud. The non-stop talking.
Team Changyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Shao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
No, he's not going to want that.
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here. I've heard heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true?
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Oh no, Diona, don't say that. You're going to give Chongyun nightmares.
Julian chilies.
It's called retainer, actually. I just
Sure
remember
that
it's called
would taste
retainer.
very good.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the?
Xiaoyu is confused.
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Why do you need a
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make.
Oh, trial, and then Chongyun is also in trial?
Go!
Wow.
What?
Oh, wait. Of course, we got the primordial jade. And Noblesse Oblige again. Oh, I so want to also, but unfortunately. Wait, my Chongyun is much more better though. What weapon does he use? Royal Great Sword? Upon damaging an opponent, increase crit attacks by 5 crit. The Bless too. It's a good thing. It's a good thing my Diona wasn't replaced. Is my Chongyun so terrible that they have to use a trial? Yeah, I suppose. Right, never mind. Oh, but this Shao is so terrible. My Shao is much more better. Wait, what happened to my Shao? His crit rate is terrible. Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe I should go and raise his crit rate instead. Crit rate. It would lower my crit damage, but it's fine. It's fine. It's much more better compared to before. Still, anyway. Oh, there it is. Yo.
A touch of frost.
Think you can bully me?
Boring.
Pew pew!
Forth, my blade.
Talk to Diona.
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
No, Tongyu. She is very committed to sabotage the wine industry.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Jueyun chili.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
So her failed attempts just managed to made it seem a bit successful. Her concoction, at least.
How is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
Wait, could it be her vision?
No need.
Oh no, Toyu. You just dug up your grave.
Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
Of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
An evil spirit that makes her disgusting concoction into delicious one?
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special.
Oh!
In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
What? Really? Do you know?
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
What's wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
That makes it much more worse.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
Even Xiao just looked away. Don't force yourselves. Oh. Xiao.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the conqueror of demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse.
Well, if what Xiao said is true, I think it'll turn delicious. So...
Oh.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
We'll see, don't worry. We have...
This drink is...
Delicious!
So it's definitely true then.
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
Look at those eyes.
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture.
Changyan has become a critic.
And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
I'm dumbfounded. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from Chongyun's outburst.
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime.
No, Paimon, they're not. Diona's constitution has probably something to do with it.
Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
Are you okay?
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
No. At your instruction, Diona serves Chongyun with an ice cold drink. Ice cold drink.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit.
It's probably because of the Julian chili.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
So it wasn't just he became a critic that was somehow influenced because of the drink. He became an energetic child.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first.
But it was supposed to. What kind of effect is that?
Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chongyun are actually kind of similar.
Kind of similar.
Xiao?
What?
What's wrong?
You noticed something in the distance.
Look over there.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What?
What? You can see that from over here?
Let's grab it and take a look.
Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away.
There is something written
There's
on
a
it.
poem written on it. The conqueror of demons has truly amazing vision.
There's a... But wait, who wants a poem and just lets it
Let Paimon see.
drift like that? The sky at night blossomed with flowers, the stars at night hummed like bees in search of nectar of dreams, and we, that night, were as new as the dew, under moonlight flowing like silken honey, our words sweet as we sat by the spring, but I turned and left you alone. The poem in my heart left unspoken, and since then, the stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold, I hide them neath the water, but your tears fall and find them.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Yeah, sounds
Why
like
write
that.
a poem on a fallen leaf?
Yeah, and then let it drift in the
The
water.
flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it. It makes no sense to me.
Sometimes people write poems simply to express themselves.
That's true.
It doesn't matter.
I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So, that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right? You think? Then, should we write a poem in reply?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
The same way.
Why not go upstream?
Go upstream.
Upstream? Why?
We'll find the person upstream.
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago.
The ink looks fresh, yet we can read the the poem so perfectly. It's so amazing how it was not washed by the water.
This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
If you travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves! But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
Well, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Let's make like a tree. Oh, the team disintegrated. Wait, it's so far. How far was it? Yo. Over here? Oh, I see the connection. They're making it here so that we will be close to Oceanid. Because, you know, since it's a hydromimic, certainly for sure we would be seeing the hydromimic sort of spying on Oceanid. No! Why you... That surprised me. The heck? I am so sorry, Mr. Boar, but you're the one who started it.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
I already finished writing it. Amidst the dark, fireflies glow, pebbles unmoved by the stream's flow. If words yet remain and love holds to the last, against the world can the small stand fast. In honeyed moonlight may you once more bask.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water!
This was a great suggestion, Shout. Seems like the idea of getting involved has grown on you.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard.
You should try writing a poem too, Shout.
I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat! Merrily, merrily down the stream, life is but a dream.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Aww. It's so nice how Shao is starting to get involved in, you know, instead of being in isolation. It's something that Lonely would want to.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
It's time to switch teams again.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
Well,
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
yeah, and you're supposed to return later.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe. and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
These two are so uptight.
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated?
No, I'm certainly for sure it's just,
They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here?
no, Xingqiu.
In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
Mika is so overthinking of stuff.
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
No, Noel, you don't need to camp, please. You're going to return later anyway.
So, Xingqiu, do you, go on inspiration walks often, or
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh, over there, firewood.
Ring cutter!
Final warning.
Wait, before anything else, you got Favonius Lance, and of course, Noblesse. Oh, at least my Xingqiu is not a trial.
You had your chance.
What? Wait, what is?
Neutralizing threats.
Look for cooking ingredients nearby. Hmm? Sort through the supplies.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Oh, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Because you overthink things.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so let's head back. Although I wish I could still encounter some enemies. Because, you know, my
Body
Mika
and
is...
mind.
My Mika is crap. What equipment did I have on Mika? Yeah, and his level is also crap. Oh, it's also Favonius Lanced. And I haven't even equipped him with anything. What is good for him? There's already a tent. She really put it up a tent? That is so fast.
But you're back! Did everything go smoothly?
And she
Do
did
you need
that
cloth
all
to
by
wipe the sweat from your
herself?
brow?
She did all of that by herself? I don't think... Wow! How heavy can these things be for her to put it up just like that all by herself?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity.
No. This cute little one is just watching from us like, what are these people doing? The team lights a fire and starts preparing lunch. Preparing lunch when it's already almost...
Noelle,
It'll be sunset.
Your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
Yeah, if you remember correctly. Remember, Xingqiu is is a child from the commerce of Liyue, so in other words, he's filthy rich, okay? He's a rich kid.
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
Yeah, that's what he usually does.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So just don't get caught.
He always gets caught, though.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Core Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
Right, and from Zhongli's quest, second quest, I forgot his name, but wait, it was a fragment of Ashta, so is it right if we should call him Ashta? He did say that minerals store memories. At least in this game, they do. It does.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh?
Oh, wait.
Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered.
Wait, does it mean that she was the one who wrote that love poem?
Why don't we go say hi?
It's so far away. Oh, I suppose. I just cannot see very well.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yeah, definitely a hydro mimic.
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Caliroe.
Caliroe? Just a minute, you guys. Okay, where was I?
So, Miss Caliroe, are you from Fontaine?
Caliroe.
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, hydro mimics are originally from Fontaine.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
I see a treasure chest over here. It is at the bottom of the bridge. I better take note
since
of
we're all
that.
here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
It's already very late, actually.
Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
Well, I'd personally like to hear Miss Caliroe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
Oh, the group walk back to the venue laughing and joking as they go. I think I know where that is. At least I have an idea. Oh, we haven't arrived yet?
Woohoo!
The other two.
The first team is back, right on schedule.
Where's Hu Tao?
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
Oh, just in time. They're so tired.
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Very far. They went to different locations, actually.
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Since when do you get tired from flying?
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast.
That's news to me.
Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up.
How can dropping leaves get your hands cramp?
Sounds like someone needs to exercise more.
But
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
we also picked up a teammate while we were out and about, Paimon.
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
He's gone, though.
Wait. Xiao? Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Xiao, come on out!
He's somewhere far away. He's in the distance looking down.
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Huh?
Director Who's manner is as exuberant as ever.
Oh!
It always makes quite an impression.
She picked up Zhongli.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Oh, more than you know, well.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhang Li, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic.
Oh, and that's probably the reason why Hu Tao brought him.
He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Really? I can't tell.
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too?
You'll be fine.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
with our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage. Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hu Tao, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
Yeah, you stay there with Zhongli.
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
She's really... No, she's really quoting that judge very heavily.
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Yeah, not to mention if your prize is going to be another coupon at the Wangshin funeral parlor. I don't think it's that worth to winning.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Yeah, even the audience now join up too.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinyue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something.
Good luck,
Surrounded by
Jung-hyun.
history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Chongyun completed the couplet!
Shinyue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet, one half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky. All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun, flesh confined to Qingse, spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jadestone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
I don't get it.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
You guys have fun by yourselves.
I'd like to start the next couplet.
They just sit in the corner here.
Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them.
Me too, Diona. I'm with you.
But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
Got it.
North beyond the Starfell Lake. South across the windswept plains. Just for berries squeezed and mint infused.
It's so surprising that the traveler just talked. Wow. You barely hear him talk, you know, except in the character profile.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped? Meowsa!
Meowsa. Thanks, Diona. You saved the day.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat.
What? Just a minute. Okay, so, where were we? Continue.
And allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart, still it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
The steam part of Xingxi means heart, but the flower itself has no heart. Oh, it's Xiao. I am getting it!
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
It's so mind-blowing how the travel is talking.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Sweet dream is a type of dessert. What? Wait, what does that got to do with Xiao? I don't get it.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Xiao is there to protect everyone. And Xiao understands that? Oh, he disappeared.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Go nuts. Then you start to tell.
In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
What the?
I will never get anything.
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet.
Pedant's couplet? You actually understand that, Zhongli? You understand that?
The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
No?
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem. Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march.
Wait,
In
weren't we
Dihua,
supposed
the
to be?
silver grass grows in 2 styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
Wait, this is 2000 supposed to start.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lot. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
What's going on?
Huh?
Even Xingqiu is confused.
So that's a pedant's couplet. I don't think she can do that too.
No, Paimon, I don't think you could.
I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
What? What did Baron Bunny do to you?
Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
What? Oh, this is probably from the Barbara Brown fan base.
Huh?
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically 1 word too long.
No.
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this monster's got talent.
No?
I'm so relieved I at least managed to get one.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one.
Why did she just have that reaction?
Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
Why don't you try it, Paimon?
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
Time to get pedantic. Match each word one by one and you'll be fine.
Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl.
Time to get pedantic.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Is it because of the heart of clear springs? Like that something has to do with, well, a Shanid. Wait, what are they called? Folk?
Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Great job.
What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
United spirits of laughter and couplets continue late into the night. As the host declares the day event's over, the crowd reluctantly disperses.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Cal Roy.
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay?
Miss Kelly.
You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I've read it before. I haven't read it yet. Yeah, let's not lie, okay?
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me this story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh! Because Springvale, there is a spring there, and it was said it was there that the spring fairy appeared.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories.
I remember this now. Now that I'm being reminded of the contents, I remember hearing this from an old man who told me about how in Springvale, there's a spring in Springvale. That's where it happened, actually.
Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Oh, there are different endings?
Oh, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
I think, though, that the old man was the boy. If you ask me.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
Wait, don't tell me that was her.
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again, if she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the spring fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Not really, Venti. We're talking about something else.
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
Very true.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon.
Well, you are Venti the Bard.
But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
It's all right for you to be telling us that.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
Again? You're up into ours with that class again, Venti.
I'll sign up.
No, Noel, don't.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this?
It's as free
Oh.
as the winds that blow.
No.
And there's nothing freer.
Oh no,
There are no
I'm
limits to
mistaken.
genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry.
I made a mistake. I clicked it by accident.
Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Whoa, that's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels, or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night.
Because
See you
of
tomorrow.
Diona. Because of Diona. Venti is allergic to cats and, well, Diona is still part of the feline. Okay, so that's it for the second part, and well, I'll be finishing it off in the next video. Well, at least the story event part. See you guys.